unforgettable. They were always saying cool air was on its way from Canada. I certainly don't see any sign of it here. Do you?
Do I what?
See any sign of cool air?
You're blind, Huck! You're blind!
6 months out of every year, I might as well be made of stone. 6 months out of every year when I'm with him, I'm alone.
I'd sell my soul for just one long ball hit. Hey, where'd you come from?
Good evening.
Who are you?
A man who agrees with you.
Agrees?
One long ball hitter. That's what the team needs.
You are right about that. You live around here?
My name is Applegate. I'm here to make you a proposition. Not only would you like to see Washington win a pennant, but your secret yearning all your life has been to be a baseball player yourself. Would you like to be the greatest baseball player in all history?
Ha! Ha ha ha! Big joke.
No joke. You can be a great ball player.
Can't even bend over and touch my toes.
Try it. Just for laughs.
Hey, what do you know?
What are you doing out here talking to yourself in the dark?
Talking to who? They couldn't see you.
No, they couldn't.
We'll call you Hardy. Joe Hardy. You'll be 22 years old.
In my business, we have what you call an escape clause.
This is not a real estate deal.
If I don't like it, I ought to be able to get out.
Get out?
I've got my wife to consider.
All right. I'll give you a chance to get out.
Well, sure, in that case.
On September the 24th at midnight.
Goodbye, old girl. My old girl. I haven't said it much. I guess I've lost my touch. But my old girl, I love you so.
Hey! Did you? I can't believe it! Wow!
The Broadway Maven is the only free weekly Broadway appreciation course you'll find online. Every week we look at topics as diverse as Wicked, Mel Brooks musicals, and Gershwin on Broadway.
Baseball is only one half skill. The other half is something else. Something bigger. You've gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. Where have you been playing, son?
Oh, here and there, sir.
Where's here and there?
If you just let me hit a few, Mr. Van Buren.
What have you got to lose?
Smokey!
He can hit the ball a country mile.
You call me Betty?
I want you to take this kid out to the field.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mr. Van Buren.
What do you say we offer you a contract with one of our farm teams for a little seasoning? Seasoning? That's ridiculous. How about it, kid?
No, thank you.
What do you mean? I haven't got time for that.
I've got it! Shoeless Joe Hardy.
That's what you're gonna call him?
Well, that's what everybody's going to call him.
He came along in a puff of smoke.
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mountain.
Strong as the heart of a mighty oak.
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mountain.
I'm offering you a chance to meet one of the most fascinating women ever known in the history of the world.
No, thank you.
Well, don't go back to Magnolia Street. Do you understand? I forbid it.
You don't owe me yet, not until midnight on the 24th.
And then?
Is it so terrible just to want to go home?
A man doesn't know what he has until he loses it. When a man has the love of a woman, he abuses it.
We'll have the pennant sold up by the 25th of September. And that's what we think, isn't it, Joe?
The 25th? The season ends on the 25th?
Lola, this is a straight seduction job. New boy I just got a hold of. Look, Lola, I've done a terrible, foolish thing. I'm really ashamed to confess it. I let this real estate genius talk me into an escape clause.
Don't worry, Chief. You know I'm pretty good at making men forget their wives. This is a routine case.
I took the zing out of the king of Siam. I took the starch out of the sails, and the Prince of Wales and snowed it out, yet my heart
closest on the ladder.
The Broadway Maven's Weekly Blast comes out every Thursday. It contains essays, reviews, YouTube gems, surveys, and more.
Someone told me you have a room you might be willing to rent.
Me? Rent a room?
That's what they said, some fella down the corner. I'm looking for a nice, quiet place.
A
man doesn't know what he has until he loses it. When a man has the love of a woman, he abuses it.
Joe, did you happen to notice that charming young lady sitting in the box with me today?
Yeah, I saw her.
Wants to meet you. I'll bring her in.
Well, wait till I get my pants on.
She's a sweet kid, and she wants to meet you, so...
Sure.
Joe, I would like you to meet my friend, Lola.
Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. And little man, little Lola wants you. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and soul is what I came for.
If it was you who I promised to come home to, you'd want me to, wouldn't you?
What a flop.
You make me feel girlish. And I'm 172 years old. You see, many men have loved me, hopelessly, but I felt nothing. And would you believe it? You're such a good, loyal, dumb, ordinary man. You make me feel tender.
One thing I do know is his name isn't Joe Hardy.
If you are referring to the rumor that he is, in reality, Shifty McCoy, then I deny it emphatically.
Shifty McCoy, wasn't he the kid who took the bribe for the Mexican League?
Oh?
Yeah, he threw some games and they caught him at it.
What happened?
He went on the lam and hasn't been heard of since.
Right now, we're all going to sit down and hear what some of Joe's fan clubs think of him.
Who's got the pain when they do the mumbo? Who's got the pain when they go erp? Who's got the pain when they do the mumbo? I don't know who. Do you?
Something terrible's happened. The newsies on the street are accusing you of being the man who took the bribe with the Mexican League.
We got to think about the game, the game, the game. We've got to think about the game, the game, the game. Whose improv may be great, though the great they'll have to wait while we think about the game.
Do you think I'm Shifty McCoy?
No, Joe, it's silly.
I would like to exercise the escape clause, which was to take place on the 24th, which is today.
So at 5 minutes to midnight, if you still want to go back, just say the word.
I see cannibals munching, a missionary luncheon. The years may have flown, but the memory stays like the hopes that were dashed when the stock market crashed. Those were the good old days.
It's 5 minutes to midnight.
What is it, Mr. Hardy?
I'd like to go in the other room and speak to Mr. Applegate.
Two lost souls on the highway of life. We ain't even got a sister or brother. Ain't it just great? Ain't it just grand? We got each other.
You dumped me, but why? Why did you do it?
Because I love him.
Washington will lose, even if I have to change him back right in front of everybody.
Is Joe all right? He's disappeared. He can't disappear. I can't find him.
He was a different man. Clumsy. There she goes. I thought we'd blow it again. Then, by God, he made that last lunge and caught the ball.
I'm back.
Joe! Oh, Joe, I'm a sight.
A wonderful sight.
Oh, Joe.
You realize or any idea what's up,
What's the theme of Damn Yankees? Explain your answers in the comments. And here's a 10-minute Broadway playlist.